Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 94. Let's jump into things with a password. Let's do that first. Okay, so we've got a little bit of stuff going on. We have completed Construction 7 on our way up to Construction 8. We've got a couple of different attacks. Gala 27 has been killed by Bellymaw Horrors. Most of these are attacks based off of forgings. Right? Well, I say most of these. Actually, some of these are attacks based off forgings. Others are not. Ishib 50 has been attacked. We've done some summon Kusarikus. We've gathered 28 blood sacrifices in Tesiphon. Leper Love, the Lich, was attacked by Gore-Tide Horror. Oh no! I wonder what happens. Invulnerability, Horde of Skeletons, Drain Life. Oh. So here's the thing. His peeps run real quick this time. Last time, they actually stuck around for a while. Actually, I think he only ever lost like 1 or 2 people. And this time, his bodyguards run very early. But Leper Love doesn't care. He just summons the eternity of skeletons against the Gore-Tide Horror. And I honestly, I don't think that Leper Love can fatigue out the casting Horde of Skeletons. Maybe he can. I don't think he can. But we also know that Horde of Skeletons cannot kill the Gore-Tide, and that Leper Love, I don't think Leper Love, even if he does Drain Life back to back to back, he would have to high roll Drain Life for like 5 or 6 turns to actually kill the Gore-Tide in combination with, like that turn, right? In combination with the skeletons getting very lucky damage rolls. So what is going to happen is 50,000 skeleton years later. Eventually, like again, this guy has 18 magic resistance versus a 7th level caster. Start disintegrating, my man. Just start disintegrating. I promise it's gonna be okay. Just start disintegrating. Oh. Wait. He didn't disintegrate him? Yeah, no, apparently not. Apparently... I still don't really know how that happened. Like, I watched it the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, he's just gonna disintegrate him. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I watched it like 2 or 3 more times. I'm still not really sure how that happened. He just routed and then died. I don't really know what happened there. But whatever, Leper Love wins again. Gore-Tide Horrors 0, Leper Love 2. Okay, so Gala 37 goes down to a Float Cat. Or no, sorry, a Lesser Horror. Gala 44 goes down to some Float Cats. Gudu 31 goes down to a Defiler of Dreams. We got a couple battles. So the first battle is in Gaeta. And it is against... nothing. Well, I say nothing, but actually, you know, there's some Ozelotls there, but they have no, you know, assistance, etc. So, okay, cool. We witness a battle in Arcadus, which is basically the flip side of mine. Huge amounts. We've got Natural Rain, we've got Heat from Hell. Bunch of Ozelotls come in, destroy a bunch of Beast Bats on the field as well. Cool. So yeah, that's just Mictlan taking land back, and then we also witness battle in the Forest of Long Nights, the Atavi Chieftain Swarm. We've got people leaving Tenaria. We've got an Etten brother is eating commoners and sheep, so we're going to put an end to it. We got some natural gems, nature gems. We got some unrest and magic. Maba Il, the bringer of misery, has been brought into the world, so that's another Gregory on the table. And then there's a battle in Scraw Point against those Etten. Right, so these are the two Etten brothers. Not have anything on them. They're versus some Lion tribe. Sketchy, sketchy. Poof, that's a dead boy. They've got a lot of HP, but they don't attack enough, is the big issue. Yeah. Ettins make pretty good chassis. But, it's as regular boyos, they are not that. Deadly disease continues to spread in Troll Peaks, and blah, 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 blah. What are we doing this turn? A couple things. First thing being, we are continuing to march towards Mictlan. Hinam is leaving us an open path. We are going to hit the range of shadow this turn. We are bringing in more reinforcements in the form of communion slaves. Okay. And then we've got... we've got Kromna coming in, right? So Kromna's coming in with a Holy Scourge, a horned helmet, armor of knights, winged shoes, bracers of protection, girdle of might. She is base sitting right now at 27 protection, decently high strength. That's cool. That's fine. She is scripted to do... She's got Reinvigoration 3. We're going to put Summon Earth Power on her. Okay, she'll go up to Earth 4, and she'll be Reinvig 6. And we're going to Iron Skin her. Her protection is going to go up to about... should be like 35-ish, I believe. Maybe higher. We'll check. We're going to Temper Flesh her, and then we are going to Soul Vortex her. That's why she's got all the personal gems. In fact, I'm actually going to send some Death Gem along. Just so, and then she's going to fly into the rear of the enemy. So... with the Holy Scourge, she has 2 attacks, and she has a Gore for a 3rd attack. These attacks are strong enough to kill most things outright. The Holy Scourge, specifically, if it hits undead or demons, it is times damage. Any demon that she hits with the Holy Scourge, sans a Demon Lord, is just going to pop. So this is a dead Ozelotl every single time she swings with this thing, basically. That's very good. And Soul Vortex should help drain the life out of just chaff, things that are near her, that type of thing. So she should be a pretty interesting super combatant. She's not well protected against magic, but that is a easy problem. I probably should find an Astral 2. I don't even need an Astral 2. I can do an Astral 1. I should probably start forging some mirrors or some Amulet of Anti-Magic. That'll be pretty useful for us. But yeah, so that's that. Army marches towards Mictlan. Is pretty okay in theory. I do not know if it's actually gonna win, but I think at the very least, if it doesn't win against Mictlan, I think this army will severely hurt Mictlan and allow Hinam or Lanka to come in and clean up very easily. And that's the kind of the goal right now, I think, honestly. Truth be told. Okay, so what else are we doing? Not much, honestly. The rest of this turn is pretty much the same. Again, we've got 3.5k we're spending every single turn. recruiting in every freaking location, or almost every location. We don't actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 places that we've been mostly actively recruiting. We're falling behind. Like we don't. Perenna is like one of those places where it's in our heartland and it's not. So I'm not really recruiting there. But I recruit Galas every turn in Kohnberg. I recruit stuff in Titan's Breath, recruiting in Belagor, recruiting in Silver Peak, recruiting in Kailasa, recruiting in Carrion, recruiting in Pangea, recruiting in Hallwoods. Our Esham recruitment continues, and actually, if Astral Corruption ever fucking ends, right? This is gonna suddenly, these guys alone are accounting for the fuck many. Holy shit! Let's do some quick maths. I say quick maths. I'm gonna use a calculator. I think this is funny. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just here in Assad, 7, 8, 9, 10 in Operi. We sent another 2 here in the main army in Gaeta. So that's 12, right? I think we have another that. No, I think that's 12. I think 12. No. We have one over here in Trackless Waste, don't we? 99% sure we do. We have one right here in Jabal Kish, and actually, I need to send him back. I don't want to, but I need to. So we've got 13 of them. Times, what is it, 220, I believe? Yeah, it's 220. So they are on their own. They are 240 gold a month, right? Just with my Enkidu Shaman. So that's actually like a pretty big chunk. Like, they are way more money than one might think. So as soon as like we don't have to deal with Astral Corruption, we're gonna go on a transformation spam, right? So just something to keep in mind. I say that, but I keep on burning through nature gems, doing things like endless bags of wine, and that is kind of deflating my overall amount of nature gems. Keep in mind, I want to have a lot of nature gems for Gift of Health. I'd like nature gems for Gift of Nature's Bounty, right? That would be pretty fucking amazing to actually get that up. So, anyways, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot riding in getting Astral Corruption down. The army pushes forward. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much longer. Speaking of which, we have the Pazuzu army is on our border. So we're actually, that's the reason why we need to send Esham 13 and Seasork 28. I guess we don't have to send them back, but we're sending them back with NC 8 because this is a large portion of the army that was at Trackless Wastes. I do not want to run the risk of this army besting this army, but we're going to face it really realistically and see how it goes. That being said, they could just bypass us. They could hit in Feral Woods, or they could pull back. They could do any number of things. I kind of expect them to pull back to Verdant Steppes. Though I think Mikland is kind of just trolling around at this point. I don't think they expect to survive the attacks. So they might just like charge into my heartland and try to fuck me up or something like that. But if that is the case, I feel like we can put together a decent army with what's sitting at the garrison in relatively quickly. Also, I want to send 2 Gudu. No, not 2 Gudu. Just a single Gudu over to Irena. I think. Okay, should be it. All right, that's mostly the turn, truth be told. Not a super exciting one, not a whole lot going on this turn, but we've kind of fallen into that pattern. I'm not really... Oh, I think the only other thing that is slightly different is I'm empowering Enchantress too. I've been hemming and hawing about this for a while, but we've got a lot of fire gems. Eventually, we could get a Tartarian that's high fire. I'm just going to go ahead, and part of this is because we don't really need more research necessarily. Like, sure, getting everything done is important, but we've already got a lot done. The last things that we're looking to get probably don't matter too terribly much for a while, right? So I'm not super worried about constantly producing lightless lanterns. And this gives us access to things like flame spirits and stuff like that so that we can start looking at other options going forward. And if we get a Tartarian that has high fire here in a second, oh, whatever. We lost 45 of our 400 something fire gems. I'm not super worried about it. All right, that's going to be it for the turn. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.